Okay, now we're in the my auto, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the goings-ons of the G.I. Joe fan club. The newest magazine from the fan club shows Outback wearing a Santa Claus suit, and he's got a white beard. December 31st, 2016 is supposed to be the end of the club, from what I read. There's supposed to be a Hasbro, I guess, sold some of the rights to another company other than, I don't know if it was for only G.I. Joe or just the Transformers, but they sold them the rights to another company, which I don't know the name of right offhand. So this may be the last year for the conventions or the incentive figure for signing up. This year's incentive figure, I did a review on it earlier on some of my videos, was the Dr. Isotope, who glows in the dark. He comes with a suit, and then there's still some stuff. Also, there's a G.I. Joe Transformer line that's out. Melissa Fairborn with an Afterburner robot, and then Old Snake with 2 stealth bats. In the magazine, they discuss 4 upcoming figures that you get to choose who the winner was. I guess the winner was a Silhouette figure. Should be coming out. There's supposed to be a 2016 line. I don't know if it's going to be the 3 3/4 quarters. Well, I know it definitely is not going to be the 12-inch. There's still some pop figures out. I've seen the Cobra Commander, I've seen the Snake Eyes, and I've seen Storm Shadow. They talk about a Wave Crusher, which is you can only buy through the club. There's some G.I. Joe Reborn books. There's the Action Man 50th anniversary coming up this coming year, 2016. There's the Real American Canadian Hero sets. They show off. There's some other old toys they talk about. There's some special feature. They have an ongoing G.I. Joe Adventure Team Chronicles. They tell how a Talk Man, which is the 2016 figure this year, coming out. They talk about how he came to be. And they talk about, his name was Powers, and then there's a couple of fans that of G.I. Joe, people that made up a Jeep to look exactly like the Adventure Team Jeep. So that's an actual 1/1 scale model. It's an actual driving Jeep. In the Real American Hero comic book written by Larry Hama, it's now called Cobra Order, and it's Cobra Rule. It's about how Cobra Commander has taken over the United States. And check behind me. And he's killing off apparently some of his workers, so he doesn't have to have any adversaries against him. I need a haircut. Okay. We're on our way now to get a Game Boy Advance from a used store because we have some games that you can't play on the Nintendo 3DS. And no, me or my daughter, Chandra Steel, are not sponsored by anybody. So these names, are just things that we purchase on our own. We mentioned Hasbro, Nintendo, stuff like that. That doesn't mean you have to go out and purchase a Nintendo, Hasbro. These are just things that we do, just like when we eat food from various places.
Five Guys or
Five Guys,
Red Robin.
No, we're not being paid by these people to say their names. February 12th coming up. Woo! Everybody's excited, especially me. It's Deadpool. Of course, I liked Deadpool long before anybody else did. I told my daughter about it when she was way younger. The next thing, Deadpool became a big thing because the Merc with a mouth, and everybody thought he was cool.
Likes tacos and chimichangas.
Likes tacos and chimichangas, but he never liked tacos and chimichangas. The first version of Deadpool. I think these were on what, the 3rd or 4th version of Deadpool. Have you heard any other versions of Deadpool?
Not that I can think of.
He was originally drawn by Rob Liefeld, who, yes, I do not know Rob Liefeld. I think he's a cool guy. He's worked for other companies. He had a brief stint with Image Comics. I believe he's now working on some Marvel or DC, or maybe some back to Image. I have no idea. Jim Lee has drawn Deadpool before in some of his books. Jim Lee, I believe a lot of his stuff was sold off to DC, but it's still under his license. And right now, last time I saw, he was drawing, was it Batman? Did you see any of those?
No, I haven't gotten to reading Batman yet.
Oh, okay, Jim Lee has drawn Batman and Superman. Couple of video games that are supposed to be out that are cool. There was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Super Mystery Dungeon, that just came out. And then, as you see on my my webpage, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart 8, and my person, the villager female from my Animal Crossing, I call it Villager Chandra. I have every Marvel. I did it as a joke originally to my daughter, naming her and every Animal Crossing Villager Chandra. And then I could always have my daughter do work when I tell her to do work, like pull weeds and like that.
Battery's dying.
Okay, turn it off.